What's up, fans? We are here in Cedarville, Ohio again with Cory Atley and Atley Farms.
Hello.
How you doing today, Cory?
Doing pretty good, cutting some beans.
Hey, thanks for having us here today, man.
Thanks for coming.
You ordered up some nice weather for us. It's nice and cool today.
It's a good drying day today. Hopefully we keep some temperature going for rain. Thanks Sunday from this hurricane. We're still unsure of what we're supposed to get. Been hearing all kind of different reports, but we could use some just for the ground. We haven't seen rain in forever, so. But hopefully the corn's drying down some.
Yeah, you haven't had much rain this year at all. How many inches so far in the growing season? Did you find out?
Yeah, I found out. So 9.3 inches of rainfall since we planted, with 4.3 of that coming 2 weeks after planting.
Oh, buddy, that doesn't sound like enough.
No, it is not.
Yeah.
I gotta jump outside the cab real quick. So a lot of you younger farmers will appreciate this. Dad doesn't know how to connect his iPad to the ag leader, so I gotta go connect it real quick.
All right, we're doing a little Wi-Fi fix here. How you guys doing? Thanks for joining us here today. Ooh, getting a little dusty. We got a couple combines running in the field today. I should say we have 3 combines running in the field today. So it's very exciting out here. Multiple grain carts going, lots of action. So stay tuned in because we're coming at you with some of the action here in Cedarville, Ohio. The soybean harvest. You guys may be wondering why soybeans. I thought this was a corn show, but Cory is one of our farmers in our new show, The Podfather. So he is he's looking for a good plot of ground to pull a contest plot from. And that's what we're out here today doing. Somebody wants to know what the average yields are. We will ask Cory when he gets in. I know this field, I think, has been somewhere between 85 and 90 something. Sorry about that beat there. That means I'm too close to the combine for safety. It's telling me I'm not being safe enough. So... Hey, welcome back.
All right, welcome back.
Did you get it all set?
Yep.
Nice. We got a viewer here asking what the averages are here in this field.
Okay. The average in the 2 fields that we're in are 86 right now.
I see. Not a bad average at all.
No, pretty happy with the averages, really. So,
Yeah. Hey,
like I said, not one to complain, but we've just been really, really dry. But this is some of our better soils, so it's been able to take it better than most.
Yeah, that's good. No, that's impressive. I bet a lot of the other places around here aren't doing quite that, but I don't know.
All depends if you got rain or not. There's been a lot of weird pockets.
Ah, yes. This. Go again.
Cory, if you got enough to top me off, I'll go over and help them.
So you might hear a few interruptions. We got our crew on the radio here. Cory's got his guys on the CB, so there's lots going on. Got grain carts on the move. Tons of action here today. The sun is about to set here in about an hour or so, maybe a little less. It's going to start getting dark, but we're going to stay with you guys as long as we can. Keep you in the action. So, Cory, you mentioned this ground. Tell us a little bit more about it. What's the CECs here, and yeah, what kind of soil? You got a lot of rocks here. What are you working with?
No, this is pretty good soil here. CECs of this farm, it's averaging around 17, so which is pretty good for around here in Ohio. It's good black dirt. It's definitely not sandy or gravelly. This would be, this farm here is one of the best. I call this more my Illinois dirt. So this is about the best we've got to offer is right in this area.
Get you guys a tight shot of some of these soybeans here so you can see how we're looking. Ooh, watch out for the arm. But so I guess you got to be pretty happy with what you're getting here then, with all the lack of rain and such.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm tickled to death. You know, this farm in the past has done a lot better, but you know, we've also had years where it's done a lot worse. And so far, with rainfall amounts and the amount of heat that we've had, the best way to compare this would be 2012. And 2012 yields, we're talking 30 to 40 bushel an acre on beans, 160 to 180 on corn. So it really goes to show how far we have came in the industry, just to be able to see, when we go this long without rain and without heat, the things that we have learned management-wise, things we have learned, product-wise. We can go this long and still get, pretty decent yields. So I'm just tickled to death.
Yeah, and I'm still learning a lot about soybeans, but I have to say I'm very impressed as well.
Yeah,
the fact that you can get those yields with that little moisture seems almost impossible.
Well, it's just kind of like corn. When we talk about test weight, beans is going to be, the bean size. We can't take a picture of what's in the back hopper now, but maybe we can post it later. They're really, really small beans. So if we look at the actual bean, they're podded. They have nice heights to them, a lot of pods. There's 5 to 6 beans per node. Everything that we wanted. We never got any rain there towards the end to affect the bean size. So they're just really, really small beans. It's like little BBs in there, and it's killing us right now. And once again, as I'm running 88 bushel beans right now, I'm not, trying to be upset about that, but, really makes you wonder what could have been here.
Right. And what's the test weight, did you say?
I don't know the test weight on the beans yet.
Gotcha.
So, or at least not on this variety. Test weight on beans have been ranging anywhere from 54 to 58 pounds on the test weight on the bean side of things. Normally on beans, the higher yielding beans we get, the lower the test weight goes, but the bigger the bean we have. This year, we don't have a big bean, at least in this area. We're actually getting ready to go about a mile down the road. We'll be in those beans either tonight or tomorrow. And the way the rain's just been falling, there's actually been about an inch more rain just down that way. So we'll see if that made a difference or not. But we're still really, really pleased with what we have.
Yeah. Now you got 3 combines running, but word on the street is that you're still going to be cutting and picking for quite a while.
Yeah, so we're right at the, was just trying to do the math here. We've got about 1,200 acres of beans cut already, 500 to 600 acres of corn cut, so we're around that 1,800 mark, and we got to go all the way a little over 8,000 acres. So we have a while. I think, what's today, October 10th? I don't even know what today's date is.
I think it is.
9th, 10th,
I can't keep track either.
It's sometime, but the calendar's really getting against us now because, in Ohio, just like anywhere else in the Midwest, the snow can fall any given time, freezes, wind. This hurricane's got me nervous with the wind coming up. Hopefully we don't have much. We're so dry, the corn's it's really giving up, the stalk quality. It's done. So if we get a big wind event, then that's just going to slow us down a lot more. And I would really like to be home for Christmas.
Yeah, you don't want to still be out here in Christmas time.
No, but we finally got all 3 combines up and going. It's been a big headache, just trying to keep everything going. So last few days we've had some pretty good days, and we're averaging over 300 acres a day now.
Nice.
Going, which we should be able to do more, but like I said, there's just been a bunch of little hiccups here and there. I mean, if you look behind us now, I got 3 guys trying to get an auger set. We had a chain come off, and just that little mess up there. We can't dump anything into the grain bins. Now I got a full semi and 2 full buggies, so we're eventually going to have to sit, and that's just time wasted right there. But we can't do anything about it. The guys are busting their butts to fix it and get it back up and going. Ohio Cat's been busting their butt to keep these combines going. It's definitely not from a lack of effort. That's for sure.
Yeah.
just a lot of gremlins we're still trying to work out.
Oh, Mary Wamble says hi. We got Sean Smith says hello. You guys let us know where you're from because we can't see your profiles from here. Yeah, and if you're watching, let us know where you're from. We'll give you a little shout out to your area. Appreciate you guys watching today. A little quick commercial. If you guys didn't catch episode 3 on RFD TV yesterday, it airs at 5 p.m. on RFD TV. And Eric Reed's joined us. What's up, Eric? How you doing, man?
Hello, Eric.
Cory says hey. You out in the fields today, or you got some bad weather? So So yesterday was episode 3 on RFD. Eric was actually on there. That was good timing, actually. And then we air the episode on Facebook Live at 9 p.m. on Thursday evenings. In case you guys want to tune in next Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time on Facebook Live. We'll be doing that again. We had great turnout. Got about 4,200 views for the 3rd episode there in just a few minutes. So that was great. Appreciate you guys watching. It's a little dusty out here, Cory.
Yeah. And the moisture,
it's a little dry.
Moisture on the beans are down to 10.5. So.
Oh, man.
And it all happened really, really fast. So we was actually waiting on these beans to dry down before we could cut them. And we got a little bit of rain. So we switched over to corn. And by the time we came back, it's just dropped all the way down to 10.5. That's the way it works. We never get an opportunity to cut the beans, where we want to, but it'd rather be a little bit too dry than too wet. We'd like to store the beans. So
I see.
You can't store wet beans. We've tried.
I hear that doesn't work.
We don't mean to, but sometimes we think it's drier than what it is in the mornings when we're waiting on the morning dew. We're not patient enough, and it normally causes a storage problem within the bins. So it's a real pain.
Yeah. Eric Reed says you got a good looking operation.
Thank you, Eric. Yeah, these beans here, we planted them May 5th is when we planted these beans. It's a 3.7 extend beans by Asgrow 37X9s, and planted at 80,000 population. So,
Nice.
I do like to keep the population, down lower on these beans. So, I think it's kind of fun to be able to have, 80,000 plants out here and still be 80, 90 bushel range. So,
Yeah, that's got to be a decent ROI.
yes, it is. It is. We try to save as much money as we can on seed, but we do put it back on the seed treatment. So we want to run as many seed treatments as we can to really protect our investment.
That's awesome. Yeah, you guys do a great job out here. Now, who else do we have out here working with us? Let's give some shout outs to some of the crew.
All right, so let me see where your camera's at here.
Oh, well,
Okay.
I can go find
okay.
him.
No, that's all right. I didn't know if you got a pan or not.
Yeah, who's that over there?
Okay, so that's Junior, or Facebook name Doug McCauley. He's been with our farm for over 30 years. He's a staple. He's the backbone of this operation here. He's Mr. Fix-It. Then on the far left there, that's my dad. That's Cory Atley, the patriarch himself. Looks like everybody's getting full. And then look over towards the grain bins and the buggies there. We got Cody Reed and Poe Matthews and Shane Flint. So that's our, what we call a skeleton crew, because all of our other semis are going to Dayton right now. So we're hauling corn, dry corn, from the bins to Cargill right now, trying to keep them going, and we're just running the buggies up to the grain bin right now.
Nice. Oh, we got somebody from Ohio watching. That's cool. Apologize, your name popped up really quick. I got a lot of notifications. So what did you say is going on over here they're trying to fix?
Oh, we broke a chain on, so that's a 3-pit auger over there.
Oh,
Or it's a 3 auger pit, sorry.
oh, I see.
That they can drive over, and one of the chain that runs one of the augers broke, so they just had to put a new master link in and get it back in and going. And also the back bin was full, so we had to move to the front bin here. So it just takes time. Looks like they're up and going and getting ready to start dumping now. So
Who Who are those crazy cats?
Oh, that's your crew there. That's the guys that make it happen behind the scene right there.
Yeah, we got Cahill and we got Jared over there doing some time lapses, putting out some sky lapses, we call them.
Just so you guys know, some of the coolest footage I've seen so far, Jared just captured earlier.
Ooh.
Put a GoPro right by the throat of the combine. So
oh yeah, that's not one we've done before.
no, so you guys are gonna have to wait for that episode to come out. That was a pretty sweet shot.
Yeah, I can't wait to put that in the show. Yeah, and I got a shout out to some of our editors. Always got a shout out to those guys because they're killing it back at home, sending me versions of the episodes and the segments for notes. We got Alex, our associate producer this year. We got Drew, who's on promos. We got Ben, who's on segments. It sounds like Kat's gonna start back next week, so we're excited about that because we were running short. And then we got our new guy Taylor, who's just doing a fantastic job. Appreciate you guys and all you do. Keep up the good work. I'll be home soon.
And I just want to give a shout out to everybody else, all the truck drivers out there, you know, that's working on our farms right now. Greatly appreciate it, and to my family, to my wife, my kids back at home, if they're watching, I miss the heck out of you guys, and just to the family, you know, to all the family here at the farm. I mean, we've been putting some hours in. We don't get to see a lot of our families right now. It's a sacrifice for everybody, but you know, we're trying to do our part, and we're doing the best we can. That's why, you know, we try to stay up on things that are broke, so when we do get some rain, everybody can go home and spend some time with their families. But I just want to give a shout out to also Julie. So my mother-in-law, she's been feeding everybody.
Nice.
So she feeds us lunch and dinner every single day. And then shout out to Kelly's Bar and Grill in Jamestown today. They actually brought dinner out to us today because she's at a wedding. So they've stepped in and stepped up. And I think you guys had some of that food too. It was delicious.
Oh, that was amazing food. Thank you guys for hooking us up with that.
So a lot of the things that go on behind the scene, you know, kids and wives, and you know, give up their time so we can get the crop in. And a lot of people don't think about how do you feed a crew of 10 to 15 people, but we pull it off. And you know, in Ohio, Cat, and Kevin, and Monty, and Jason, you know, they've been doing a great job. You know, they've been practically living here, trying to get everything up and going. So it's definitely been a team effort.
Yeah, I'm impressed with what you guys do here, man. You guys got an incredible crew, just the nicest people. We're just honored to be here and be able to hang out with you guys for a little bit.
Well, thanks for having us. You know, another thing that, you know, people can't see from outside, but so we have everything here digitally, so we're live on all of our mapping systems. So that's what I had to hook up for Dad, so we can share the AV lines. I can see his yield monitor. I can see everything that he's doing, and that really helps everything. You know, so we don't have any strips within the field. If there's a problem, if he loses a calibration on the yield monitor, I can still have access to it.
That's really cool. And your wife Stephanie said that she heard that, and she loves you and misses you.
I love you too and miss you.
So looks like we're getting down to 16% on this battery, which means it's going to start beeping here. So we're going to have to cut this feed in just a minute, but we'll try to get another battery on and get it back out here in the field and give you guys a little more intel on what's going on. Oh, there it is. We'll see you guys in a little bit.
We'll see ya. Thanks.
Oh. It's got to work first. All right, there we go. See you guys in a bit.